Hey, hockey fans, it's Stina Rocks, and it's time for some hockey talk. So, today we're going to talk about the team who is in the most trouble when it comes to contracts and signing players. It's the Tampa Bay Lightning. They back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, so let's not forget to congratulate them on that. A lot of fans are upset about them going 18 million over the cap, but they didn't break any rules. They actually were the ones who tried to have the rule changed. If you remember back in 2015, when the Chicago Blackhawks were 5 million over the cap, and they played the Tampa Bay Lightning, and a lot of fans didn't scream like they did now, but they won. And they won with talent, and they won with depth, and that depth is going to, it's going to take a hit. Let's be perfectly honest, right? Because you can't keep them all. I wish the band could stay together, but like Kucherov said, you can't keep everybody, and though you wish you could, it's a business. So let's get right down into it. The Tampa Bay Lightning have their guys to protect, right? They're going to protect Nikita Kucherov. They're going to protect Point and Cernak and Hedman and McDonough, Sergachev, Vasilevsky, of course, he's a given. Some questions have popped up about maybe Steven Stamkos and his $8.5 million coming off the cap by exposing him to Vegas or trading him before the deadline, which is July 18th, when Seattle gets to talk to all of the UFAs. So it is coming up. I believe I saw a post today that said 31 hours. So your girl here is going to try and squeeze in 19 more teams in that time to cover over the expansion draft. So without further ado, two of the notable UFAs for Tampa Bay are Barclay Goodrow and Blake Coleman, good old Plano boy. Unfortunately, it's only going to take the cap down by $2 million. They'll have another 16 to clear. That's why I believe that neither Yanni Gord or Sorelli are going to stay. I'd like to say that, they're not going to touch either one of those players and maybe go after a Barclay Goodrow, because he was huge in the playoffs. Did everybody see that falling down goal? I mean, it was just beautiful. Probably, I'd say the best goal of the playoffs. Not the best save for poor Carey Price, but the Tampa Bay Lightning have a lot of decisions to make. So Alex Killorn will probably not be hunted down by Seattle, as he's going to undergo a broken femur. Yeah, he played through that. Unreal, right? Guy's tough as nails. One person who is going to be on Seattle's radar, or they should be, is Tyler Johnson, being that he does hail from Washington. He would be a fan favorite instantly. Johnson's not a whole lot to... he's not a whole lot, honestly. He's got a huge contract, and I'm not sure that this Spokane, Washington player would really appeal to Seattle without some extra trade bait from Tampa Bay, the retaining part of his salary, or maybe offering up a prospector pick. As some of you don't know, he was passed on waivers, and he still played. Tyler Johnson is one of those players. He just does his job. John Cooper said nothing but wonderful things about him, that he comes to the rink every day, he battles for a spot, he'll play fourth line minutes, and he is still a two-time Stanley Cup champion, thus far removed from his Calder winning days in 2013. I do believe that he has a little to add to Seattle, even if it's just being a leader in the room when it comes playoff time. But he did win. He did score back-to-back game-winning goals, and one of those was the Montreal Canadiens Tampa Bay Lightning Game 3, where Tampa went up 3-0, and So this is a player who could be on the radar. I think it is. I would think that Yanni Gourde or Andre Palat, though Palat's like 3 years younger than Gourde, would be more enticing to Seattle. So we'll just see which way they go. They have too many guys to protect them all, right? So if I had to choose Palat, Gourde, Cirelli, I would choose Andre Palat, just because he has a lot more to add. He's 5, 8, and 13 in 23 playoff games. So guy is he's an impact player, and if you've watched him during the regular season, you would say the same thing. So he definitely can deserve some consideration. Other than that, no movement clauses. Nikita Kucherov, Stamkos, Hedman given, unless Stamkos waives his no movement clause or says, you know, hey, I want to go to Seattle, then I see Lightning protecting him. So that's it for the Lightning. Stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for stepping in. Bye.